Hi everyone, God bless you, God be with you, God protect you. For those who don't know me, my name is Keishla and this is my channel.
Acompáñame en esta jornada, acompáñame en esta jornada. No es un amor de ese estilo de vida, no es un amor de ese estilo de vida. Amar a mis rizos, amarme a mí misma, amar a mis rizos, amarme a mí misma. Hablar de mi Dios y de Jesucristo, hablar de mi Dios y de Jesucristo.
Y yo soy Curly Costo, Curly Costo, rizos pentecostal, rizos pentecostal. Yo soy Curly Costo. As you guys saw in the title, we are starting a new series called Coping with Trauma. As you guys know, I am a survivor of sexual assault, and I felt from the spirit for me to start this new series as part of the Get to Know Me series, and do this mini one. In this mini series, we will speak about my personal experience and how I was able to cope with my trauma. So, after a sexual assault, a victim is left with a lot of emotions, thoughts, and trauma. Things that they carry every day and many times is not even noticed. Not because people are not paying attention, but because trauma could be easily hidden. Speaking from experience, after my personal trauma, there were a lot of things that people didn't really notice. There were certain things that were left after my traumatic event that people did notice, but there were some that nobody ever noticed. I was facing a lot of things, a lot of mental situations that were happening, a lot of terror, panic. I was scared all the time. I wasn't able to go places without being surrounded by a family member. I couldn't even use the public bathroom without going with someone. Um, I had a lot of panic attacks. I had a lot of paranoia. Um, I was always thinking that everybody was against me. Everybody wanted to harm me. I couldn't see any man looking at me some type of way because I would feel like they were planning to hurt me, or that my sexual assault was going to happen again. There were a lot of things that went on in my head every single day, every single second, um, that caused me to feel so much stuff. I had a lot of panic attacks where nobody really noticed because I would internalize them and not show them. There were so many things that I had to deal with after the whole situation. But in this first episode, I wanted to speak about the number one thing that helped me cope with my trauma. Before I speak about that, I do want to say that for some time after my sexual assault, I went to therapy. I had my own counselor that I would speak to, I believe so, once a week. And she did help me a lot. Um, when I had sessions with her, I never spoke about my sexual assault. I would focus on other things. I would speak about other things rather than speak about my sexual assault. But even so, me speaking about other things, the methods that she gave me, um, like any other counselor, she gave me many methods for me to deal with the emotions that I was feeling throughout or after what had happened. She gave me a lot of tips that I still use till now. But even though I was going to therapy, I knew that um, the therapy that she was giving me wasn't going to fully heal the wounds that I was feeling, or help me completely deal with what I was feeling. And throughout um throughout the time that I spent with her, I also used my faith. I even spoke to her about it. My faith was the one thing that throughout everything helped me cope and helped me heal from my trauma. And not just faith, like I believe and I'm going to heal, but God was the number one thing that helped me heal with my trauma. I am a Christian, and I'm not the type of Christian that disregards mental health. I'm not the kind of Christian that disregards with going to therapy or having a counselor and speaking about your feelings and what you're going through. I do 100% believe that um, counselors and people in the psychiatric world, they do help, and or they do try to help people who are dealing with a lot of trauma, and they do a good job and they help. So I don't disregard people who go through counselors or psychiatrists or psychologists, whatever the case may be. I do not disregard dealing with your mental health. I do not disregard um, speaking about your feelings with a professional. I do recommend it. Now, in my time, I did take advantage of the opportunity to have a counselor that I was regularly speak with, and that did help me. But like I said, the number one thing that helped me cope and heal from my trauma was God. My relationship with Him, my walk with Him, my faith in Him. And I know that many people that probably see this video, they may not believe in God, but I'm speaking from my personal experience, and God will forever be the number one source that I will recommend people to search for. There is no one greater than God to heal your wounds. There's no one greater than God to help you overcome whatever it is that is bothering you. All your anxieties, all your trauma, all your hurt, all your pain, you could give it to God and He will not forsake you. He will be with you and He will help you heal. That I 100% believe. I know there's a lot of people that may think, oh, well, how do you still believe in God after He let you go through a situation like this? And I understand the question that many people have, because we question God in the reasons why things happen, or why do things happen. And I know and I understand that God knows all things. And like it says in Romans 8:28, everything will work out for our good. He has made me understand that. And throughout all the time that He has worked in me and helped me heal. And throughout all the time that he worked in my healing process, he has made me understand a lot of things. And that's because of my personal relationship with him. I seek God not because he healed me, not because um, of many reasons that a lot of people have, or selfish reasons. I knew that he will heal me and that he will never leave me, and that he protected me, and that he was with me because of my relationship with him before the sexual assault. And after the sexual assault, I knew that the world has nothing to offer me. And I know a lot of people, for different reasons, after something like that, they will leave and go to the world and dwell in the world's passions and all of these things. And obviously, it crossed my mind because I am human. But I understand that the world has nothing to offer me. And if I went to the world, what it will give me, it will be more pain, it will be more suffering, it will be more wounds. The world will never heal what needs to be healed in me if I search for healing in the world. It will never happen. It will bring me more anxiety, it will bring me depression, it will bring me suicidal thoughts, it will bring me all of these things that go against what I needed. I needed to be healed. So I searched in the one that could heal me, and that was God. And that is God, and that will forever be God. I understood that if I wanted to be healed, the only way that I could find and that could be fulfilled is if I seek the source where healing comes from, and that is God. And because I understood that, and because I knew and I remembered, I believe in a God who is great, who is bigger than my situation. I believe in a God who breaks every chain and never leaves you. I believe in a God who is strong and mighty. I believe in a God who is the most powerful and almighty. I believe in a God who all things are possible through him. So I seeked in him because I knew I could receive healing only if it came from him. So he was the one who healed me. And even though there's still things that need to be worked on me, that are left from my sexual assault, I know that the only way that they could heal, the only way that they could be removed, the only way that it will get better is in God. Because he's the answer to all of those questions. He's the answer through about he's the answer to be able to get breakthrough. He's the answer to be able to get healing. He's the answer to be able to get strength. He's the answer to all. And only in him we could find life's purpose. Only in him we could find healing. It's only in him. And I'm speaking from experience because I've experienced the God who heals. I've experienced the God who gives strength. I've experienced the God who protects. And because I've experienced these things, that is the reason why I could tell you that God is the number one source of my healing. He is the one who healed me. He is the one who was with me. He is the one who protected me. So therefore, the number one source, the number one method that I could give you is to seek God and give Him the opportunity to be able to be your healer like He was with me. Because I know that He could do it with you. So I hope you guys like this video. There is so much that I could say about why God is my number one method for healing, for coping with trauma, for healing of trauma. But I spoke so many times about, and I've given many testimonies of what God has done with me. And the greater testimony that I could give you is that I'm here, I'm well, I'm present, I'm healed, I am new, and I am using my testimony to help other people overcome trauma, to help other people understand that God is the way. He's the way, He is the solution. He is the one that could give you that healing, that satisfy that void that you have. He is the one and only that could give you that which you are seeking for. Peace, love, healing, strength, tranquility. He could give it to you just like He did with me. So I'm going to be leaving some scriptures that helped me in my process of healing. And I hope you guys like this video. I didn't talk much, but I make it clear that God has been the one who has helped me the most in my healing process. He's my healer. And I cannot stress that enough. The reason why I'm here, the reason why I'm alive, the reason why I'm still standing is because of Him. No one else could take His place. So I hope you guys like this video. God bless you. God be with you. God protect you. I love you guys in the love of Christ, and into the next one. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, to hit the like, to comment, to share, and to hit the bell notification. Bye.